As you can see, Abdul is critically ill and soon to get worse, I suspect. He has unspecified internal injuries inflicted by person or persons unknown outside our Epping store.
It was you, Roger, you know it was. I was showing the taxation man where you hid those documents. Oh, stop it, Roger. You are breaking my leg off like a Vindaloo chicken drumstick.
Shut up. My dear, dear brother-in-law cannot receive immediate medical transplant and his vital organs will perish and he will no longer be of this earth.
Oh, what hope have I for the next life? I will come back as a dung beetle.
If we are to pluck this precious human life from the jaws of death, then we must do one thing. Sell more carpet. With every 2,000-year-old genuine Bedouin hand-woven Fakari rug sold over the value of $12,000, 10 cents will go to saving the life of my brother-in-law.
I am going now. I must confess. It was not me. Roger is a crook and a liar. The carpets were made in Taiwan.
He's babbling.
Please
I'm going to have to kick started.
He is a crook and a... Oh, what are you doing? I am alive. I am talking.
Welcome back. Well, at a time when Australia's film industry is in a massive slump, two enterprising New Zealand girls have started up a novel and surprisingly successful business taking American film classics and dubbing them into New Zealandish. Is that right? Heather?
That's quite right, Mr. Ross. New Zealandish. Yes, I've got a little film company with my sister Heather.
Heather and Feather Lewis, is that correct?
That's right, Mr. Ross. Heather and Feather Lewis. That's our name. Yes, but we've always been big fans of American classic movies, and it started actually at a screening of Goodbye, Mr. Chips.
I'm sorry, Goodbye, Mr. Chips.
I'm sorry, I don't know its English title, but we were in Wellington when we noticed that nobody could actually understand the film, which was when we hit upon the idea. It's a neat idea, eh?
Yes, very neat.
You see, stacks of New Zealanders have trouble coming to grips with the American accent, and we saw it as a window of opportunity because we're fluent in both Americanish and New Zealandish.
Yes, I understand you're thinking of expanding your operation into Australia.
Yes, well, strictly speaking, Australian is our third language, but we can make ourselves understood in it. You see, Mr. Ross, what Feather and I do is to take a classic film like, say, Casablanca.
So, kiss of the what?
Casablanca, you know, Ingrid Bergman.
Oh, Casablanca.
Yes, that's the one.
Well, it really is quite a shocking New Zealand accent you girls have got, isn't it?
Yes, it is a shocking New Zealand accent, isn't it? Anyway, what Heather and I do is to remove the voices of Ingrid and Humphrey and replace it with our New Zealand voices.
How on earth does that sound?
It's very high-tech, Mr. Ross. We use such sophisticated technology you'd never tell it wasn't Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman's real voices.
Fascinating.
It is fascinating, isn't it, Mr. Ross?
Well, I think it's time to take a little peek at a clip from your latest film, or version of film, Casablanca.
Play it again, Sam. It doesn't take much to realise that the problems of three little people don't amount to a hull of beans in this crazy world.
Oh, Rook, I think you're really neat, eh?
He's looking at you, kid.
That was really good. You sounded just like Humphrey Bogart.
And you sounded exactly like Ingrid Bergman.
Thanks, Heather.
No, thank you, Thither. Is this my bit now?
Yes, this is your bit.
Oh, I think I've forgotten how to do his voice. Hang on.
Here it goes.
Louis, I think this could be the beginning of a very beautiful friendship. Well, that's another one in the can, isn't it?
Incredible. Well, we'll be back with more in just a moment.
That is incredible, isn't it, Mr. Ross?
And we'll have more from Jana Trout-Funtler's satanic aerobic workout video at the same time next week. Coming up in tonight's rich pageant of entertainment is the French Guiana and stamp collectors program, Unhinged and Dangerous. This week, Gustav goes mad from licking too much stamp adhesive and eats at Sunday school. But right now on SBS, we premiere the latest work from controversial Welsh film director Griffith Rhys-Llewellyn ap Festiniog. Rhys-Llewellyn ap Festiniog, whose real name is actually Ron Llanferenken Wistis, is renowned for distinctly Welsh films, such as The Spy Who Came In From the Coal and The Boyos from Brazil. Please sharpen your picks and check your canaries as we present Coalfinger.
Oh, this is it, boiled in, is it? Trapped on the 12,000 tons of rock. We'll suffocate.
No, they'll do something. They'll
what?
Look, something will turn up, boyo. Don't let it get you down. We've still got our lights and our health.
Oh, fine then. Everything's going to be fine then, is it?
Will you lighten up a little? Look on the bright side. We're trapped 3 miles underground in an air pocket. No air can get in, and no air can get out. What else could possibly go wrong?
An out-of-work key punch operator who can't afford to go to massage parlours and whose hobby is wearing tracksuits around the house.
Okay, hello, Graham. Graham. G'day, mate. Graham, how are you? Only a few minutes to go. You getting excited? I hope you can hang on for a few minutes.
I usually take about 10 minutes to reach a climax, Greg.
Whoa! I want to ask you what you mean by climaxing, Graham.
Orgasm. I'm referring to sexual orgasm. It's when a man inserts a...
Yeah, OK.
The first question is to contestant number 1. Contestant number 1, would you like to have sex with me?
Whoa! Well, what good old Gra would like to know is, how do you feel about playing mothers and fathers, doctors and nurses, birdies and the beesies? Isn't that right, Graham?
No, Greg. I'd actually like to know if number 1 would be prepared to have sex with me.
Yes, thank you.
Number 2.
Yes?
Would you like to have sex with me too?
Oh, yeah? All right.
You mean you'd like to get carried away to a beautiful island, fall into each other's arms and explore each other's charms with
No, Greg, I'd just like to have sex and then go home, thanks.
Contestant number 3?
Yeah, I'll be in it, Greg. I'll be in it.
Contestant number 1, why should I pick you?
Well, Graham, if you pick me, I guarantee you a route.
Contestant 2?
2 routes?
Contestant 3?
2 routes and I'll bring me sister.